How's it going, everybody? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be going over some REITs, real estate investment trusts. I want to go over two REITs in particular that I'm looking to buy here in 2022 for some good old, sweet old passive income. We're going to break down what a REIT is, why I'm looking to buy these two REITs, and in general, why it's a good idea. In my opinion, of course, this is all my opinion. I want to break down why I think it's a good idea to own REITs. So sit back, relax, hit the like button, subscribe, check out my Patreon if you guys want all my moves in the markets. That's linked down below. And you guys could also get 2 stocks from Webull and $50 from M1 Finance. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. So before we break down the REIT that we have right here on the screen, which is VICI, ticker symbol VICI, let's break down what a REIT is in general. So a REIT is a real estate investment trust. You guys probably got that at this point, right? And these are companies that own or finance income-producing real estate across a range of property sectors. These real estate companies have to meet a number of requirements to qualify as a REIT, and I believe they have to pay out 90%, at least 90% of their earnings in a form of a dividend, so they have to pay a good juicy dividend to shareholders, right? And that's part of the requirements to qualify, or one of the requirements to qualify as a REIT. And most REITs trade on major stock exchanges, and they offer a number of benefits to investors. So think about it like a stock, right? It's literally like a stock, but it owns, manages, operates real estate. That's pretty much in a nutshell what a REIT is. And essentially, they allow you to own real estate without the headaches. So, if you own real estate in real life, this is real estate in real life through a real estate investment trust. But let's say you as an individual, you go out and you buy a property. Let's say you buy a house, a duplex, commercial real estate. You're going to have some headaches. You're going to have a pipe break. You're going to have a toilet problem. You're going to have an AC unit go out. But if you own a REIT, a real estate investment trust, you just simply buy, let's say VICI or the other one we're going to talk about. You don't have to deal with those headaches. The people that manage the real estate have to deal with that. You just simply invest in it, and you can just simply benefit from the properties over time. And this also allows you, investing in REITs allows you to invest in properties that you otherwise couldn't get your hands on. So let's say, for example, you're investing in a REIT that owns hotels. You're not going to be able to go out there and buy a hotel on your own budget. Maybe you can if you're a deca millionaire or have millions and millions and millions or billions of dollars. Sure, you can go buy a hotel, but the average retail investor like myself, we can't go buy a hotel, but we can buy a REIT that operates and owns the hotel real estate. And we'll talk about that here in a second with number one. Well, I guess we'll talk about it now. Number one being VICI Properties. What you guys are seeing right here, this is ticker symbol VICI. So VICI Properties is an experiential real estate investment trust that owns one of the largest portfolios of market-leading gaming, hospitality, and entertainment destinations, including the world-renowned Caesars Palace. VICI Properties' national, geographically diverse portfolio consists of 29 gaming facilities comprising over 48 million square feet and features approximately 19,200 hotel rooms and more than 200 restaurants, bars, nightclubs, plus more. Its properties are leased to industry-leading gaming and hospitality operators, including Caesars Entertainment, like we mentioned, Century Casinos, Hard Rock International, Jack Entertainment, and Penn National Gaming, Inc. VICI Properties also owns 4 championship golf courses and 34 acres of undeveloped land adjacent to the Las Vegas Strip. So in a nutshell, VICI Properties owns a lot of real estate in Las Vegas on the Strip. So in a nutshell, if you're bullish, Las Vegas, gaming, hospitality, hotels, and the properties that we just mentioned, if you think these are valuable, VICI is a great REIT to own. And me personally, I've been to Las Vegas a couple of times. That place there's nothing like it in the world, at least from what I have seen. And in my opinion, it's extremely valuable. And now with Corona, the CV, all of the strains that we're seeing over the past 2 years, these locations have been hit. Las Vegas, tourism has been hit in general, and now it's coming back. A lot of people are going to Vegas, but throughout the past year, 2 years, Vici Properties, if I pop up the chart, just in the past 6 months, it's gone down from $33 to about $26. Now it's rebounded over $30. And if I pull up the 3-year chart, you guys can see this completely cratered during March 2020 from 28 a share down to about 9, and then it recovered. So if you're bullish, like I said, on these locations, Las Vegas, in my opinion, this is a great REIT to hold, and I don't own it, full disclosure, but I do plan on buying it in 2022 for a nice, juicy, sweet old 4.8% dividend yield, and they pay this quarterly. And just so you guys know, this REIT is not one that has a ridiculous track record. I mean, I think it was started in 2017. It's been running nicely since then, and we do have dividend growth, dividend history for the past 3-4 years, but it's not much older than that. So keep that in mind. And me personally, guys, I love Vici. I think, again, all these locations are going to do very well over time because nothing in the world is quite like Las Vegas, and a lot of people all over the world will continue to come and go. I'm saying come like I'm in Las Vegas, but they'll continue to go to Las Vegas over time, no doubt in my mind. So that's number one, Vici Properties. REIT number two, Real Estate Investment Trust number two, is none other than Realty Income, ticker symbol O. And unlike Vici, which I just said, Vici is a newer real estate investment trust, been around for a couple of years. Unlike that, Realty Income, rather, ticker symbol O, this has been around for quite some time, I believe over 50 years. And this is a great REIT as well. It's probably a bit safer than Vici, and it's a little bit different than Vici. So let's talk about it. This company is structured, like I said, as a REIT, and its monthly dividends are supported by the cash flow from over 11,000 real estate properties, which is nuts, owned under long-term lease agreements with commercial clients. And to date, the company has declared 608, get this guys, 608 consecutive common stock monthly dividends throughout its 52-year operating history, and they increased the dividend 109 times since Realty Income's public listing in 1994. And some of the top clients, these clients, I know them as well. We probably shop at them pretty much every single week. Number one is 7-Eleven. You guys know 7-Eleven. Come on, we all go there sometimes, some more than others. We have Walgreens. We have Dollar General. We have FedEx. We have Dollar Tree, and there's way more. But those are the top 5. We have 7-Eleven, Walgreens, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and FedEx. Those are the top 5. And the beautiful thing about Realty Income is their triple net lease system. Most of Realty Income's leases are structured as triple net leases, which means that besides paying rent every single month, which is nice, right? The client, 7-Eleven, Walgreens, all these different clients are responsible for the property's operating expenses, taxes, maintenance costs, insurance. So they're pretty much responsible for all of the costs. And this lease structure reduces our exposure, and by our, I mean Realty Income, to rising property operating expenses and preserves a predictable cash flow stream to pay the monthly dividend, which again I mentioned earlier in this video, REITs are they're required rather, to pay a good chunk in dividends. I mean, that's the idea here. So that is awesome. This company, Realty Income, it's a bit safer, and it's diversified amongst a lot of different commercial buildings here, and they have a 98.8% portfolio occupancy, so that's good. Pretty much all of their units, if you want to call them units, are occupied at the moment throughout 60 different industries, and they currently pay a 4.15% dividend yield. And the beauty about Realty Income is their dividend is paid monthly. So if you want a dividend every single month, Realty Income's for you. And for me personally, guys, I don't really care if it's monthly, if it's quarterly, if it's semi-annually or annually. I could care less as long as I'm getting a good dividend every single year. And in this case, Realty Income's dividend is 4.15% right now, and Vinci's is closer to 5%. So I actually used to own Realty Income a couple of years ago. I've since sold out of it. I put some money into growth stocks back then. They did very well. And now I'm looking to get back into it as we just started off 2022. And again, I'm really on the verge of buying Vinci properties as well. And I'd probably buy Vinci over Realty Income because at this point, guys, I want more exposure to that beaten down gaming sector. I think Las Vegas is going to bounce back in a big way. I think Vinci properties, I mean, they're growing, they're expanding. I think they're going to do very well. So I'd probably put money in Vinci over Realty Income at this point, but that doesn't mean Realty Income isn't great. So overall, that's it, guys. Those are two REITs that I'm looking at here in 2022 for passive income. I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Check out my Patreon if you guys want all my buys, sells, call outs, morning update videos, more access to me throughout the day, plus more. All of that's on Patreon, link down below. Or you guys can go to StasSurfS.com/Patreon. That's StasSurfS.com/Patreon. Make sure to also get your 2 stocks from Webull. All you have to do is use my link, deposit any amount of money. We each get 2 stocks, and you can get $50 from M1 Finance. Use my link down below, deposit $100 with them. We each get $50. It's that simple. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, keep crushing the market. Stay safe out there. Peace out, guys.